Alright, what is up guys? We are back with some more Pokemon Shield. And yeah, there is this cutscene that we're gonna have to deal with, which is Beet talking to Olive and Rose, being like, I'll make sure that I can be useful for you guys and win the championship and get you those things that you're looking for. Meanwhile, Rose is not too terribly concerned about it, but that is what they're, because they are trying to look for, I've probably forgotten what they're called. Yeah, they're looking for these, like, Dynamax spots for an investigation thing. And he's talking about it here too, which, and again, unfortunately, I don't know what he's saying, but we could finally explore this place by running over here into this corner. Is it this corner? No, it's not this corner. The first thing we're gonna do is go in this house. So I think it is it you? Ah, yeah, this kid right here, if you bring him a Pokemon, I'm just gonna use, Parola for now. Wielu unpolsche raportu si tra te parole. La vostra si c'è la onda bella amicizia. I'm not very great at I'm not too good at reading that, but that's basically, he tells you how friendly the Pokemon is to you. And talking to her, she will give you, Calmanella, which is the, Sooth Spell, which raises Pokemon's happiness. And then she's the one, which I'm not gonna bother with checking, but like, it's all about effort values. The EVs or whatever. So, an item right here, which is a super Coltful. And I believe one of these houses also does have a thing. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a house full of Rookies. Hello, sir. See? And that is oh, he was like, do you like moves about the weather? Right, sorry. I had to figure that is so weird. I know that because of what item he gave me, not what he was saying, but he was talking about the weather and how, like, if it's raining, you'll have these effects. If it's sunny, you'll have these effects and things like that. But yeah, so here's the train station. Unfortunately, we can't go further because there is a Team Yell person. I was gonna say Team Grunt, but that's not a team. That would be a very awkward team, though, if it was a team called Team Grunt. That is an item that you can have a Milky hold and have it evolve to look a certain way. Caramelera, which is our rare candy. And here's a small child that she wants us to go deliver a letter for her, which we can do for her. I'm surprised her name is also the same in this version too. Her name is Pauline. And she wants this letter to be delivered to a friend named Francis. Cause they play together, cause it was her friend that she's been playing with. And we'll see what that has in store later. Or when we get there, that is. Alright, before I go into here, I hit the wrong button. Do you have what I'm looking for? Yes, you do. Alright, we're gonna put Fausto in front for a little bit here. And we're gonna go in this house. Cause this guy, he is Mr. Focus, and if we are able to beat him in a battle, which isn't that hard. Yes, I'm not actually sending out Fausto for type advantage. I sent him out to force the usage of a Focus Sash. Because that's the benefit of having multiple hit moves. So yeah, that's how Focus Sashes work in this game. Like, you get no EXP for it, but the strategy he has, if you don't do that otherwise, he gives you now the Focal Nostril, which is our Focus Stash. His strategy is turn 1 to use Endure. And because it's level 2 and has a Focus Sash, no matter what, its health is going to end up being level 1. Either way, this is the Pokemon store, which has more shirts. Has woven shirts, designed shirts. Yes. Now I remember what I must do. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to get this. Where is it? Fuuko. Yep. We're gonna get these. And I think that's all I really need to get. And then these are just socks that we can totally see. They have no shoes. They have bags. And I think... yeah, we're gonna get this. And... I mean, if we're gonna match the theme... unless there's a... I didn't... hold on. Let me see if we can figure out... is there a gray hat? There's white and black. But because it already had... oh, there is a gray. And we're gonna get this. Now we also have glasses if we wanted to get them. And then gloves. But they don't have any gloves. So we're good. Yeah. So there's a reason why I'm getting those outfits. I would probably recommend, like, I think it's just a... I don't know if the bag counts, but the sweater and the pants are what you are going to need to have for a certain thing. Oh yeah, by the way, talking to this guy. Let's get into a fight. Yep. And this guy is an introduction, somewhat introduction to Bell Battles when you're... right. I forgot what your level was, sir. Alcremie is a special attacker, Slurpuff is a physical attacker. So I just gotta hope I could deal with, either deal damage fast enough or rely on paralysis. This may have been a mistake. I try Ziona, which means Fausto's not going to be as useful. Play rough. Bye, Parmigiano! I'm not surprised. He has 2 level 37s. Parola, you can't do shit. Alright, Madre. If I can take out the Alcremie, I might be able to survive this. Come on, Fausto. Fausto, yay! And that's not gonna do much. And Madre's gone. I can't send up Parole because Parole, being a dark type, is weak to Fairy. Sylvia is not going to be able to do much. So actually what I'm going to do is Bossa, I have 8 of these at least. Parmigiano, I need you. And then I'm gonna have you use... why isn't Phil? Okay, that does that. Alright, Swordpuff, I need to do damage to you. Thank you, Paralysis. Round. Alright, Fausto, you are not likely to survive. Damn. I have super potions, so actually what I'm gonna do is... You're just gonna keep on hitting Alcremie, and I am going to have to micromanage this for a little bit. Come on, Fausto. You can do it, Fausto. Oh gosh, dang it, Fausto. Well, fortunately Parmigiano got it, so now we don't have to worry about the attraction. And we could focus on taking out this monster. I probably should be healing, but unfortunately I know its attack has a very high chance of just straight up taking my health all the way down to nothing. There it goes again. Kinda like that. Not a good idea to send up Perula here, but right now I'm going to use my next revives on trying to get Parmigiano and Madre back to health, and pray Bolton Testa flinches if the paralysis doesn't happen. Oh, thank goodness the paralysis happened. Bolsa and Parmigiano. Just so everyone could get DXP. There we go. There we go. Madre hit level 30 and Parmigiano hit level 30. Wants to learn Fetter Forza? Nature Forza. Oh, Nature Power? Also scefa uso della forza del natura. Also effectively based the ambiente. Yeah, that's nature power. Or brain doesn't work. I'm gonna get rid of mist for it. It's not actually nature power, but I don't know what it's called. I know of its existence. I just don't know what it's called. Thank you for that. I'm not gonna use those because I literally just wasted a whole bunch of them last time on a few other Pokemon. All right, back at this place. I did go buy some like 5 revives after having lost some. But yeah, here's some other items that we can get for right now. Across this bridge, we will find another Pokemon Center, and to the corner right here, there's a hidden item, which is 2 Atakis, which I forgot that this healing center was here, but shh, don't worry about it. We're gonna pick up this item. And this fight is pretty straightforward. So if you talk to her, she's looking to trade a Toxie with a Togepi. Which unfortunately our Toxel did evolve. We can't do that. He's just blocking us from entering here. And this guy, he's asking if we have a very specific Pokemon. Which is the, like, Applin? And I'm talking to this guy. He can teach us, for your starters, or any starters really, Imada Papa, which is, yeah, it is an 80 power special attack, but its main, which we're not learning this. It is, Fire Pledge. If you have a water type, it will be Water Pledge. If you have a grass type, well, water type starters, it'll be Water Pledge. Grass type starters, it'll be Grass Pledge. It is primarily used in double battles to have secondary effects within a battlefield. And unfortunately, with this game not being primarily double battle, I don't necessarily see a reason to get it. I don't know why I'm being extremely informative on how I'm saying this, but that's just what I'm doing. Regardless, to continue the story, we are going to press forward and head into this castle. But yeah, so they're just going to be talking a little bit about Knuckleburgh here and how the energy plants work, and for some reason Rose just wants to inform us on how all of the energy works. Because it's all about, like, solar power and Dynamax power and things like that. But yeah. Even I still can't unsee the fact that it looks like he's wearing underwear. And the main reason is because of, one, the design, and two, the color. If it were like just basic tan or brown or black, I would think they're just shorts. But unfortunately, the patterning does make me think that they are, yes, getting distracted by talking about his pants. Make them look like underwear. Yeah, we're gonna talk to him. He will give us a level ball. So if a Pokemon is lower, the lower the Pokemon's level that you're trying to catch is to you, the easier the Pokeball catches. But yeah, so what he was saying was like, hey, now that you know this, head off to Route 6. But unfortunately, we're gonna get stopped. Because, you know, there's always stuff going on. Because look, Leon's right here. And he's he's just a little bit worried about Hop because Hop hasn't been alright after being defeated and then realizing that, he hasn't really been, he's been thinking a lot. But yeah, so we're just letting him know that, yeah, Hop just lost a beat and hasn't been good ever since. But yeah, and we are off. There is another one that another person we're gonna be meeting on the way. And they're right here. I was gonna say Raihan, but your name's not Raihan, you're Laberno. But yeah, he's just gonna show us the Dragon Vault. After he had to look us up to figure out who we were. I can't remember which one it was. It's like, he's like, hey, do you want to see the Dragon Vault? There's one where it's like, hey, we can take all the treasure. And then the other one is like, oh, cool. Yeah, and then this one's like, yeah, yeah, we can take all the treasure. Yeah, he's gonna hand us his league card, and then it's like, hey, why don't you go check out the vault? Even though you did just say that you were thinking of taking out a treasure, or like you were thinking of like checking out all the treasure. But yeah, now before you go up these stairs, go over here. You will find MT29 Festino. Reduce it. tackle. I don't remember what that one is. I'm gonna look at that real quick. Fascino, fairy type. Ah, charm. Nope. Alright. Into this area we go. Cause look, here's Sonia. She's looking at the tapestries, which depict some history from far back in the past. About the darkest day, how it came to be, how two heroes had to rise up to stop the darkest day, and then how it brought peace and things like that. And then she's just asking what we end up thinking, and then this is like so there were two people, or this is more about the darkest day. So I'm gonna say more about the darkest day. And then she just starts wondering. She wants to learn a little bit more about the darkest day. And then she just hands us 2 revives, which legit, if I bought 8 to restock myself, I would have had 10 by then. So now I have 12. But yeah. It's been a very long time since I've had to actually buy stuff, but nah, we're good. I love it. I was so close to saying Raihan there, but I did correct myself, and then my brain was like, oh, I need to mention that. I don't know why I need to mention that. I could have covered it up and no one would have known. Gosh dang it, brain. Why'd you gotta do this to me? Yeah, there's now like just one person waving us off as we head off to Route 6. Because you know there's bridges everywhere in this game. And with every bridge, not every bridge, but with most bridges you'll find feathers. And then there's this sleeping Knuckleburgh, which is adorable. Just as these yell grunts are saying, it's so adorable. And then they just want to watch this Pokemon sleep. As long as people are quiet, they'll let them pass. Because they don't want the Silicobra to wake up because it's too adorable. Oh yeah, and Hop still can just like not really in the best. But then these guys just start yelling and making a ruckus. Because we're challengers and it's like, okay. Then let's fight these guys. Sure. And they're still yelling and stomping around making a ruckus. Not saying it has to make sense. But that is a thing that they were doing, so. And no Tokarcia, because since it is very bright out, which is why the guy was mentioning sunny day. Fire type moves. Oh, thank you for poisoning Costo. Fire type moves are boosted. And moves like Solar Beam and Morning Sun are actually more powerful. And technically, Moonlight will heal a lot more when there is a sunny day, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I forgot you had Aftermath. But yeah, Solar Beam, instead of taking 2 turns to charge up, it will go off in 1 turn, which is why sometimes Sunny Day with a fire going up against the grass type may not be the 100% best idea. We can keep fighting. And then water type moves are not as effective while there is a sunny day. I'll be getting more into arena effects later, for the reason of I'll be able to easily show an example of it. Oh, you're just gonna lower my attack? Okay. You know, I just realized I could have used double kick, because this Linoon is quad weak to it. But right now I'm actually just taking advantage of being able to do Blaze boosted and Sunny Day boosted fire type moves. 'Cause that's a lot. It's a lot of damage, man. Who wants to learn Bolt and Testa? Oh, you want to learn Bolt and Testa? You don't? Sure. We don't need to tackle Rapido. You're fast enough as it is. And unfortunately, Hop's just not feeling the best, so we had to take out the other person. And we're gonna switch out and bring in Parmigiano because Fausto cannot take a hit right now. Oh, thanks for throwing sand on my dog's face. I very much appreciate that. Stop throwing sand on my dog's face! I don't appreciate that. That's why I don't appreciate it. Please, Parmigiano. Parmigiano, no! This is also why I don't like accuracy dropping moves. Alright, I will switch. Cause you're being like this. God damn. You and your Sanadak. Or Turbo Sabia. Get out of here. We don't need your Turbo Sabia on this. Yeah, and I'm just all upset because they lost and were so worried about this Knuckleburgh, so they run off. It's still sleeping. And then Hop's just talking to us, being like, yeah, I mean, I did lose a beat, but I still can't get his words out of my head. Which is what he's saying right here, because it's been bothering him. And he's just trying to figure it out. And then off he goes. And then Knuckleburgh wakes up. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess I shall leave. Goodbye! And then here's, Opal. No, not Opal. Her name's not Opal right now. Her name's Poppy. Here's Poppy mentioning... It's like, no, trainers should be more about themselves and their Pokemon, not about other people. And then she hands us her league card. Which, I'll say this right now, her league card will provide you with some information that will make her gym easier. But anyways, now we made it back to Route 6, and now we will push on. But next time, I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.